For Monday, January 29th, 2024, we are live on Flow Channel 115, YouTube and Facebook. My name is Shannon LeBon. Thanks so much for joining us. We begin tonight with news of further threats to public safety. On Sunday night, the town of V4 registered its first homicide for the new year and the island's 8th to date for the month of January. Residents of the southern town reported hearing a barrage of intermittent automatic gunfire beginning from about 9:17 in the evening. The heavy gunfire lasted over a period of 45 minutes. When the smoke cleared, the sad story of another young life lost to gun violence emerged. The deceased 17-year-old Charles Victor of Monrepo, Micoud. He was discovered lying motionless on a concrete path with multiple wounds to his torso. A woman in her 50s was also injured in the incident and was later taken to a medical facility for treatment. She is currently in stable condition. V4 police quickly cordoned off part of New Dock Road and the community of Bruceville. That's a part of New Dock Road and Bruceville, launching their investigations. Last year, the southern town made headlines as the scene for a bloody gang feud which claimed the lives of over a dozen citizens. Police are appealing to anyone with information to contact the Criminal Investigations Department or the crime hotline at 555. Now, moments after the fatal shooting in V4, investigators were called into another crime scene at Tiroche in Micoud. Residents there reported hearing sounds of automatic gunfire shortly before 10:30 p.m. A resident who spoke to our news team has called on perpetrators of violence to give peace a chance. Michaela Charles Noel reports.
On Sunday night, heavy gunfire shattered the usual quiet in the once peaceful community of Tiroche, Micoud. A young man was pursued and shot multiple times by assailants. According to our sources, he remains in critical condition at hospital. This shooting incident happened 1 hour after a fatal shooting in Vieux-Fort, which claimed the life of a man and left a woman nursing injuries. Now, residents are worried that the gun violence which claimed the lives of so many last year is back in their backyards. Sunday's night shooting at Tiroche has sparked fear of reprisal killings and is believed to be linked to gun warfare. The victim is relative to a one-time notorious strongman who was murdered in Vieux-Fort last year. The concerned residents has called on the nation's youth to put down their guns and engage in more positive and beneficial activities. Since the start of the year, St. Lucia has recorded 8 homicides, the majority of which were committed with guns and involved young men. Residents in the south are calling on the authorities to do something before the situation spirals out of control. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Michaela Charles Noel reporting.
Thanks, Michael. Now I'll hear from the mother of that shooting victim in just a bit. But first, the Deputy Prime Minister is responding to fears that St. Lucia may face travel advisories from the United States and other countries due to high crime. A Level 2 travel advisory has been issued for the Bahamas by the United States Department of State following 18 homicides in that country since the start of the year. The advisory released on Friday urges travelers to exercise increased caution, citing concerns about crime, particularly in Nassau and Grand Bahama. Responding to a bloody start to the year so far in St. Lucia, Ernest Hilaire highlighted that crime is a problem affecting the entire region. However, He says government continues to work with the Ross and Lucia police force to find solutions. Hilaire spoke Monday in the briefing room. Tammy Frederick reports.
With an economy heavily reliant on tourism, the recent increase in violence continues to be a major concern. In fact, St. Lucia's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism says the situation is getting out of hand. However, Ernest Hilaire debates that the problem is one being experienced beyond the borders of St. Lucia. He says he is baffled by the decay in the moral fabric of society.
Every time I read a story about, a homicide in St. Lucia, it really pains me. And it's not even so much about tourism. It's just about, our society and what it is becoming. When I read it about other Caribbean societies having similar challenges like ours, it really sets me thinking as to, what's going on in our region and even the world, that individuals are becoming so desensitized to the lives of other people. They're becoming so indifferent, and this thing is really getting out of hand.
The Deputy Prime Minister revealed that talks are ongoing with the police as a solution to the problem is sought. He further defended government's role in crime fighting.
Our role as government is to sit to the police and say to them, what are your strategies? What do you need from government? And then to provide it for them. We are not trained law enforcement. We're not experts in criminology and whatnot, so we don't design and develop strategies for them, but they have to come up with it, and they have to ask for the resources, and we have to find a way to provide as much as we can. Everybody can share their view as to how they believe this problem should be dealt with. I have my own views, so like I said, it's not a learned view because I'm not a trained law enforcement officer. I have my own views, and I can tell you that because of my own background and my own groundings, I'm less enforcement and more social intervention. I'll make it very clear.
According to Hilaire, a singular approach will not solve the problem of crime. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Tammy Frederick reporting.
Now, the mother of a man ambushed and shot in Tiroshe, Miku on the weekend is in search for justice as her son fights for his life. The victim, Anthony Mangal, was shot multiple times by a known assailant, according to relatives. His mother, who spoke to the Gvd News Desk on Monday, explained that the shooting is related to an ongoing family dispute.
Tu vas bien critique l'hôpital là, tu vas là ni pas passant là, yo croise tout ça qui en dedans. Ba la croise tout ça qui en dedans, tout fouisserie, tout boyoy. Right now là pour docteur Kadio pas faire rien bali. Tu vas là goumen pour la vie, l'hôpital là pas de mouches qui en là l'hôpital là. Pas de mouches, pas de bagaille, pas capable de personne ni tubané. Akal de sang moi halaje, sang ouais. So right now là, moi vle so pour step by each one. Tu vois ça supposé hen arrêter because depuis là yo hache fois moi gadi gâte nous tout. Fa oui nek ti fouet. Hier moi te opikon ti fouet passer quand van bon moi. Waz moi che kon moi. So moi vle so faire comme because il a poussé by ça à bout. Ni ti boy là ni madame li go boudin. Ini madame li go boudin madame nan ti maman en lay. Et qui yo shoot li, et qui yo point là, yo point foni. Et qui pas ka faire personne rien. Bon matin il te pour un travail et qui passe même travail. Et qui l'hôpital là ka goumen pour la vie.
The concerned mother is calling for police intervention and says she is fearful following recent threats on her life. She recalls the matter has been reported to local police.
Well, moi peur because si bola diga shoot nous tout. Il diga shoot tout, il diga ko Anthony, moi ti fi en diga Nathalie Neptune. Ti fi moi halan station Bali, il kan bete Nathalie, il kan bete nous tout. Hier fois il passé avec moi, ti fois il dit tout chimien là monsieur passé waz mon Dieu bon sement les filles là, ma ka acheter c'est mon toin. Manique c'est que c'est mon opi qu'on a ouais qui va de Tiroshe. So pour tu kan bete nous yo ka faire ce bail ça. Il a poussé bail ça debout, ça pas regarder belle. Ça pas regarder belle, ça pas bon. Dans le cas tu vois là l'hôpital là. Tu vois la caca épicée, gars, il va faire pourquoi? Mais madame Nico Boudin a le musique, mais il y a un petit maman en encore. Pourquoi ça nécessaire? Pourquoi ça regarde belle? Ça fait regarder belle, ça pas bon. Il est poussé comme ça à debout. Top monde qui a tué mon innocent en pays. Top crime qui a fait. Top bagaille qui a fait innocent. Il pas même mon sous la tête qui a tué mon con. Il est poussé debout. Il est poussé par ça à debout. Il est poussé debout.
Police investigations are ongoing. Meanwhile, the island's police commissioner, Mrs. Cressida Descartes-Pelleus, has issued a statement on the alarming homicide figures so far for the year. St. Lucia has recorded some 8 homicides since the start of 2024, forcing authorities in search for answers. Many of the homicides have been committed using illegal firearms, and the majority are believed to be gang-related. Now, in a statement, the Commissioner encouraged citizens to adopt zero tolerance to crime. Tammy Frederick reports.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is getting tough on criminal gangs believed to be responsible for a spate of homicides. In a statement on Friday, January 27, on the alarming homicide figures, Commissioner of Police Cressida Descartes-Pelleus revealed that police are increasing special operations and to make life uncomfortable for criminals and supporters of crime. She says the Royal St. Lucia Police Force will explore all the available measures to ensure safety of citizens and help in curbing the ongoing crime situation. St. Lucia's top cop also encouraged citizens to denounce criminal activity.
It is everyone's responsibility to contribute in the fight against crime. The belief that the mammoth task of crime reduction is solely that of the police to shoulder is one we quickly need to dispel. Such notions only serve to embolden persons who commit unlawful acts and who feed off the hands-off attitude of the public.
According to the Commissioner, intelligence-driven tactics have been deployed to detect acts of violence and bring perpetrators to justice. Police have and continue to step up patrols in various communities. The police are reporting success in the efforts at destabilizing and dismantling criminal operations.
These efforts have produced results, as this year our successes in terms of firearm and ammunition seizures have continued to be on the incline. Major operations have been spearheaded in several communities, which resulted in the arrest of numerous suspects, seizures of prohibited and restricted items, cash and drug trafficking interventions, to name a few.
The public is encouraged to report criminal activities by utilizing various platforms such as the Crime Hotline and the Crime app. From the GVD News Desk, I am Tammy Frederick reporting.
Thanks, Tammy. Now, it was a busy weekend for emergency personnel. On Monday, January 29th, at about 12:55 a.m., the Grosley Police Station received a report of a fatal vehicular collision which occurred at Monjiro Grosley along the Sir Julian Arrant Highway. The officers arrived at the scene and found a black motor vehicle that had veered off the main road. The driver, a man, was the sole occupant of that vehicle. Emergency medical technicians from the fire service responded to the incident and provided medical aid, conveying the driver to the Owen King EU Hospital for medical attention. He succumbed to injuries, and the medical practitioner confirmed his death. The victim has since been identified as 25-year-old Jordan Sentage of Bagatelle in Castries. You are watching the GVD Nightly News, uncut and unbiased. When we come back, COVID-19 cases on the rise again. St. Lucia records new cases of leprosy, and a global gateway investment agenda set to benefit the island.
Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914. or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
Coming soon the same excellent Lucia service in a new location at Daisy Avenue in Sanssouci, Castries. Thanks for your patience.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Welcome back. St. Lucia's recorded 3 COVID-19 deaths and an increase in COVID-19 cases in the last 14 days. The latest update was provided by Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar-George in a statement. On Monday, citizens are encouraged to take the necessary precautions to protect themselves and stop the spread. Makiba Eiffel reports.
COVID-19 is again on the rise in St. Lucia. As the country continues to run through the flu season from October to March, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs is observing a significant increase in persons appearing with flu-like symptoms throughout the emergency departments, wellness centers and doctors' private offices. Between January 15th to 25th, St. Lucia recorded 3 COVID-19 deaths. According to the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sharon Belmar-George, steps have been put into place to manage the virus in case there continues to be a rise in cases.
The hospitals are on alert to ensure supplies, equipment, and medication is available. PCR and rapid testing are available free of charge to the public at the wellness centers and community hospitals and polyclinic. The regional public health agencies are working to source and supply the region with the necessary vaccines.
The Ministry of Health urges the public to make use of the flu vaccine, currently free of charge and available at various wellness centers. Face masks will also be made available for patients and members of the public visiting the public health facilities.
The public is encouraged to reduce the impact of respiratory illnesses by the following measures. Maintain a healthy lifestyle through diet, regular exercise, adequate sleep, reduced stress and toxic habits. Ensure compliance by taking prescribed medication if you suffer from any chronic health conditions. Strengthen sanitary measures at home and work and maintain proper hand hygiene with regular hand washing, and wear face masks when presenting flu-like symptoms. Consult a healthcare professional if flu-like symptoms linger or worsen.
The Ministry of Health will continue to share updates to the public and will step up health education efforts. Persons prone to be affected by COVID-19 include the elderly, persons with chronic health conditions, and the unvaccinated. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Makiba Eiffel reporting.
Thanks, Makiba. An ongoing feud between 2 men in Ancillary escalated earlier this afternoon, with one of the 2 on the receiving end of a hammer blow to the head. Reports suggest that there was an altercation between one MB and another man this afternoon, resulted in a hammer attack by MB that knocked out the other individual. The incident occurred at the intersection of Petit Bourg and Church Streets. Emergency personnel attended to the unconscious man, who was taken to ambulance by ambulance to the OKEU hospital. This incident is currently under investigation by officers attached to the Ancillary Police Station. No information up until news time on the medical condition of the hammer attack victim. Since the start of 2024, St. Lucia has recorded new cases of leprosy, adding to the number of citizens living with the disease on the island. In a statement to mark World Leprosy Day on Sunday, January 27th, the community dermatologist in the Ministry of Health underscored the need for early detection and treatment. Tammy Frederick found this report.
Leprosy continues to affect many St. Lucians. In 2023, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs registered 11 new cases, and since the start of this year, new cases have been detected in St. Lucia. Leprosy may be transmitted mainly through droplets from the nose and mouth during prolonged close contact with untreated leprosy cases. It has a long incubation period, on average at least 5 years. That means someone could be infected with leprosy but not show any signs or symptoms for up to 5 years.
Leprosy is a chronic disease which affects the skin, nose, and eyes. It is caused by a bacterium called Mycobacterium leprae. Leprosy is curable using a combination of drugs which are available free of charge within the public system.
According to the community dermatologist, the Ministry of Health intends to introduce treatment this year for individuals who had close contact with someone with leprosy. This medication will help in reducing chances of getting leprosy. The Ministry of Health official urges all to take leprosy seriously.
If you see a light-colored spot with decreased sensation or feeling, or are getting recurrent, non-healing burns or ulcers to the hands and feet, please visit your nearest healthcare facility.
If left untreated, leprosy can cause deformities such as loss of fingers and toes due to loss of sensation to the hands and feet. It could also cause blindness. Early detection and access to proper treatment can prevent disability. The public is encouraged to promote the dignity of persons affected by the disease. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Tammy Frederick reporting.
Thanks, Tammy. St. Lucia is earmarked to benefit from a European Union-funded Global Gateway Investment Agenda. This multi-million-dollar initiative promotes investment in clean energy and digital technology transitions. The Director of the European Union European Commission, Mr. Felix Hernandez Shaw, addressed the agenda and its intended goal during a recent visit to the island. Michaela Charles Noel has the details.
The EU-funded Global Gateway Investment Agenda promotes investment projects to help address the infrastructure needs of Latin America and the Caribbean region. It also focuses on creating local added value and promoting growth, jobs, and social cohesion. The investment agenda revolves around a fair green transition, an inclusive digital transformation, human development, health resilience, and vaccines. Director General of the European Union, Mr. Felix Shaw, says the agenda will make available dedicated resources targeting Eastern Caribbean states.
We've been speaking to the Prime Minister, and we will exchange with the government now with some of the ministers. We're here to continue the work that we started in July in Brussels in the European Union CELAC Summit, where the heads of state and government of both regions, Latin America and the Caribbean and the European Union, met together for the first time since 2015. And we agreed to promote an investment agenda in the Caribbean and in Latin America.
Small island developing states like St. Lucia are confronted with the similar challenge, like other nations, to transition to digital and green technology. The Director General says the EU wants St. Lucia and other Caribbean countries to partner on promoting a 21st century digital society that generates sustainable employment and opportunities.
We are, as I was telling the Prime Minister, we're working on cybersecurity, on a number of issues, and that's where we see our young people in both sides of the region of the Atlantic excel in working together on cybersecurity, and we would like the Eastern Caribbean and St. Lucia in particular to be a part of that.
According to Mr. Shaw, the digital and energy transition must be inclusive and fair and must benefit the entire population. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Michaela Charles Noel reporting.
Thanks, Michaela. Stay with the live broadcast of the Gvd Nightly News. When we return, St. Lucia launches a long-awaited semi-professional football league.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Coming soon, the same excellent Lucia service in a new location at Daisy Avenue in Sanssouci, Castries. Thanks for your patience.
Ice candy, deliciously healthy.
Thanks for staying with us. The St. Lucia Football Association and the government of St. Lucia have launched the long-awaited semi-professional football league division and legacy of SLFA President Lyndon Cooper and his executive. The league was officially launched on Friday, January 26. Local-based players will soon be paid to play as part of the semi-pro league. This has been the dream for generations of St. Lucia's best players. Makiba Eiffel has the details.
The St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League is now a reality. The St. Lucia Football Association had been working to establish this league for many years, but faced financing hurdles given FIFA's strict policies. President of the St. Lucia Football Association, Lyndon Cooper, says the Semi-Pro League will help strengthen local-based players, increasing the pool of quality players available for national selection.
The SLFA occupies no doubt that the merger between, or the partnership between, the government of St. Lucia and the St. Lucia Football Association is one of the few strokes of a genius. Simple because whilst we continue to remain committed to our international organization, which is FIFA, we want to continue to advise and to indicate that whatsoever we do when it comes to the brand of the sport that we play, we must at all times, as an association, protect the integrity and the running of the game.
St. Lucia's semi-professional football league features the top 19 teams on the island based on current standings. The teams are listed in 2 tiers, the Premier League and the Super League. Players on the top 10 teams in the Premier League will be paid $200 per game. All the teams in the league will receive a monthly training grant. The top 2 teams in the Super League will advance to the Premier League each season, while the 2 bottom teams in the Premier League will be relegated.
As far as the budget is concerned, that's a combination, again, between the government and the SLFA, and I will repeat, and you'll hear this over and over and over. I want to be in a position to speak to hefty contributions from corporate St. Lucia going forward, and not have to speak about government or the SLFA, because I think based on what we are trying to do, based on the ideals, based on the values, and based on our objectives, you can see that this is a good cause. What we are trying to do is to improve life across St. Lucia, not only in one part, but across St. Lucia. And I think it's honorable. Okay, just letting you all know that the ministry has allocated $1.36 million, towards this venture. I think they really need to take a bow. Yep. And how this money is going to be spent, and you can hold me accountable. One of the things I want to do, and I've said that to the minister and to the president of the SLFA, I want to be in a position in year 1 to report to each and every one of y'all, audited, how we utilize every cent that government has given and how it has impacted lives. I'm an engineer by profession. I believe in measures. Okay, I will not just be coming here and speaking to you, but I will produce baselines as to where we took it and where we are bringing football.
St. Lucia's Semi-Pro League will open officially on March 3rd, 2024 at the Mindu Philip Park. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Makiba Eiffel reporting.
Thanks, Makiba. Former Member of Parliament for Soufrière Fossey Jacques Harold Stanislas continues to question the government on the global ports holding deals, infrastructure works on which expected to become a reality shortly. Soufrière Port is one of which earmarked for development under the multi-million-dollar arrangement. Harold Stanislas says the government needs to come clean on the full extent of the port deal.
Seaports at Castries and Soufrière will soon see significant upgrades. As the island embarks on a new phase of its maritime development, Port Castries will be upgraded and transformed into a state-of-the-art cruise ship facility. The project scope includes work to be completed at Point Seraphine, the Vendors Arcade, and other facilities in Castries, Burnens Bay, and Soufrière. The opposition United Workers' Party has stated that they are not in support of the global port holding deal, as they see it as a secret deal that the public is not well informed about. At a press conference held on January 23, 2024, Parliamentary Representative for Soufrière Fossey Jacques Harold Stanislas said St. Lucians are still awaiting full disclosure from the government about the deal.
Up to a day like today, we are still in the darkness. We do not know much about the GBH deal in Soufrière, what it really entails, the persons who are going to be affected, what level of discussion have they had with those persons, the fishermen, even the Soufrière Foundation, which manages the docks, and they've got wardens, they've got securities, they've got cashiers on the docks. What is going to become of the revenue being collected right now? What is going to happen to those employees? What is going to be happening to the people at Barons Drive? Whether they're going to be relocated? Whether the yachts, the berthing structures they have there is going to be replaced? The Hummingbird Beach, from what the fancy drawings we saw, the GBH development is going to go all the way down to the Hummingbird Beach. Are they going to break down the beach park? If not, and whatever they're going to be placing there, are they going to be getting rid of the concessionaires who are there right now? Nothing.
Executives of Global Port Holding, the world's largest cruise port operator, confirmed that they expect to complete the St. Lucia Cruise Port Investment Project within 2 years once construction begins. $20 million of the project budget will be allocated to alleviate debt accumulated by the St. Lucia Airport and Seaports Authority. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Tammy Frederick reporting.
Thanks, Tammy. The 2024 Independence Battle Relay was officially launched on Sunday, January 28th, showcasing St. Lucian pride throughout host communities. This year marked the 3rd year of the event.
The Independence Battle Relay kicked off at the Forestier playing field in Castries Southeast. It forms part of the calendar of activities for the 45th Independence Anniversary, under the theme Duva Assam, Building a Nation Through Unity, Resilience and Creativity. The opening remarks were delivered by MP of Castries Southeast, Honorable Joachim Henry, who spoke on the community's excitement given the privilege to carry the first leg for the battle relay.
The spirit that we celebrate our 45th independence. We celebrate that because we have matured. We know that there are many rivers to cross, but we know we are overcomers. And just like we have conquered COVID-19 and have grown our economy, the flag of St. Lucia rises high this morning because we have come of age to move forward.
The first runner to take the battle was Mr. Stanislaus Malikan. As the relay moves throughout the various communities, it brings the spirit of pride, unity, and excitement. Citizens in various communities came out to join in the fun and witness the battle relay. Amongst the participants who took part in the battle relay was Dr. Ira Simmons, the very first pediatrician in St. Lucia.
Once again, we have Dr. Ira Simmons, St. Lucia's first pediatrician, carrying the National Independence Battle together with his sister. What a momentous occasion. And he now hands over the baton. So the Therefore Pathfinders Club.
The battle relay will continue on from Tuesday, January 30th through Sunday, February 18th, covering the remaining constituencies on the island. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Makiba Eiffel reporting.
Thanks, Makiba. Still to come on the live broadcast, the Nobel laureates exhibition on the go.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Coming soon, the same excellent Lucia service in a new location at Daisy Avenue in Sanssouci, Castries. Thanks for your patience.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Ice Candy, deliciously healthy.
And Nestor's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Viford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more.
We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
L'opri, Anesto kay depu.
Real estate transactions are now made easy. Whether buying, selling, or renting residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, or touristic property, we offer the best deals in real estate transactions with professional support, including valuation, material sourcing, and construction. Contact Ed Harris and Associates, your courteous and efficient real estate agents. Call 485-1456 or email carrotbiz@gmail.com.
Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914. Or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
You are watching the live broadcast of the Gvd Nightly News. St. Lucia will join the international community in observance of World Cancer Day on February the 4th under the theme Closing the Care Gap. A local observance will be held under the sub-theme St. Lucia Moves to Conquer Cancer. We get the details in this report.
The cancer epidemic remains a major concern for many countries worldwide. According to the Pan American Health Organization, cancer has remained the lead cause of death in the Americas since 2020. Annually, on February 4th, the world shifts its focus to a common message, cancer awareness. According to family life educator Naomi Grandison, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs, like its counterparts, will actively participate in the observation.
We have adopted the theme, St. Lucia Moves to Conquer Cancer. The reason we've chosen that theme is because we recognize that cancer is so significant and it impacts all of us. We are concerned that we talk about cancer all the time, but what are we doing? We need to move. We need to take steps, actionable steps towards reducing our risk for cancer and supporting persons who have cancer, the institutions who help persons with cancer.
Grandison further explained that the ministry would this year be taking a different approach towards the observance. Persons are being encouraged to participate to the Pledge 5 Challenge for World Cancer Day 2024.
We want you to take at least 5 steps to make a change and to stand in solidarity with persons who have cancer or who has lost a person with cancer. Take responsibility by, practicing 5 healthy habits, no tobacco smoking, better eating, more physical activity, doing your cancer screenings and so on. And another thing you can do is uplift 5 people. Another thing you can do is donate $5 to a cancer support agency. Another thing you can do, walk for 5 kilometers, and then you post that walk online and you tag 5 friends to do that challenge. So you can take these 5 steps or do 5 things, pledge to do it, so that we can work together to reduce our risk for cancer.
Senior Medical Officer for Non-Communicable Diseases, Dr. Shanna Sir-Filbert, has on many occasions described the grim reality caused by the cancer epidemic in St. Lucia. However, on a positive note, Dr. Sir-Filbert is praising the recent increase in interest by both the corporate sector and the public in participating in key physical exercise-based activities as the island works towards a healthier nation.
We've seen the numbers at the walks. We've actually had annual walks so far because we launched in September 2022, and we've seen the numbers, the visibility of the activities and so on. So we're very happy with that. We're hoping that St. Lucia Moves is able to raise awareness of the value of physical activity, but not just physical activity, of just general wellness, eating well, having proper rest, etc., because all of those things come together to keep us healthy, to keep us fighting the non-communicable diseases.
The Ministry of Health is also appealing to the corporate sector to encourage and create opportunities for staff to participate in the cancer screening process. Some of the activities for this year's observance are being hosted through a collaboration with organizations such as the St. Lucia Cancer Society. For the Communication Unit of the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs, I'm Santa Justin.
In recognition of the island's 2 Nobel laureates, the National Archives Authority opened its traveling exhibition at the Kashi City Hall last Thursday, January the 25th. The exhibition will remain in the capital city until Friday, February 2nd, before journeying to other parts of the island. A special appeal is being made to citizens to support. Tammy Frederick takes a closer look.
The traveling exhibition is designed to give members of the St. Lucian public and visitors a better understanding and appreciation of the work of Nobel laureates Sir Arthur Lewis and Honorable Derek Walcott. Patrick Freeman of the National Archives Authority explained that organizers have scheduled the exhibition differently this year to visit communities both in the north and the south of the island.
But on the 6th of February, we'll be moving to Grocery for 1 day. Then Bamono, Ancillary, Canaries, Soufre, Cholisel, Labri, Gifford, Deriso, Mikut, and then we're culminating in January. It is this exhibition is very important because many persons in St. Lucia hear about the 2 Nobel laureates, but they know very little about what transpired within their lives to make them Nobel laureates today.
The concept of the traveling exhibition was developed out of realization that not many people will come into Castries to view the exhibition and the need to maximize viewership. The National Archives representative says visiting the exhibition is a worthwhile experience.
Now that is very important. The exhibits we use in that exhibition are exhibits the National Archives collect, protect, preserve and make accessible. Herein lies the importance of the National Archives in preserving our historical patrimony.
The Nobel laureates traveling exhibition will visit various districts across the island throughout the month of February. From the Gvd News Desk, I am Tammy Frederick reporting.
Thank you, Tammy. The Ministry of Youth Development and Sports has signed an agreement with the USAID YIRE program. This agreement will ensure provision of further training opportunities for youth workers. We get the details in this report.
As the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports has partnered with the United States International Development's USAID Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment YIRE program to launch the Youth Work Program for effective youth work practice, which is aimed at enhancing the skills of youth workers.
This collaboration symbolizes the synergy between 2 entities committed to shaping the future of our communities through the lens of youth development. Our endorsement to professionalize youth work is more than just an idea or concept. It embodies a commitment to investing in the potential and aspirations of our young people. By having our youth certified through competency-based curriculum driven by YIRE and the TVET Council, we are fostering an environment where innovation, inclusivity, and mentorship pave a solid foundation for the leaders of tomorrow.
Chief of Party, USAID YIRE, Phelps Feely, stressed on the significance of this partnership.
The Youth Work Program for Effective Youth Work Practice is a strategic endeavor to strengthen the ministry's role in confronting the wide-ranging challenges St. Lucian youth face through a comprehensive, practical, and community-focused upskilling effort. It includes the rollout of a competency-based curriculum for Level 2 Caribbean Vocational Qualification Standards for youth development work in partnership with the TVET Council, support for professional development, strategic planning, and effective community engagement with the ministry's youth division, and will ultimately, as Mr. Lamont said, will boost youth resilience against social challenges in communities throughout the island where the ministry's phenomenal youth workers and youth officers lead interventions, programs, activities, and organizing efforts on a day-to-day basis.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, Mary Wilfred, noted that the ministry has had the development of the skills of its youth workers high on its agenda.
The ministry recognizes the urgency for this technical assistance to strengthen the effectiveness of our division of youth work, for our planning, our programming, for community organizing, for organizational coordination around the island. Therefore, this partnership is coming in at an opportune time so that we can deliver this youth work curriculum called Effective Youth Work Practice. This is the crux of this grant agreement, and this is the reason why we are here today.
Dwinette Eversley, Regional Learning Director, USAID Wyrie, highlighted the importance of recognizing the professionalism of youth work.
So professional youth work organizations exist in many countries. In essence, it is an effective way of halting the misunderstanding and rigid attitudes that attend to how young people are viewed and treated, especially the young people we intend to reach and we need to reach. P.S. Wilfred talked about the activities that need to happen supported by this ministry for a paradigm change in working with young people and in creating peaceful, secure societies. And that's part of the agenda that you are framing through this professionalization of youth work practice, especially for youth at risk or those not in the mainstream.
The USAID Wyrie program was formally launched here in February 2023 and is working with government and other partners to strengthen social services that serve youth and their families, improve learning outcomes for youth, improve youth preparedness for the world of work, and strengthen the resilience of families and communities. From the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, I'm Ryan O'Brien.
Thanks, Ryan. Stay with the live broadcast. More news after the break.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Coming soon, the same excellent Lucia service in a new location at Daisy Avenue in Sanssouci, Castries. Thanks for your patience.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Ice candy, deliciously healthy.
And Nestor's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Viford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more.
We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
Laureate and SLFA.
Real estate transactions are now made easy. Whether buying, selling, or renting residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, or touristic property, we offer the best deals in real estate transactions with professional support, including valuation, material sourcing, and construction. Contact Ed Harris and Associates, your courteous and efficient real estate agents. Call 485-1456 or email carrotbiz@gmail.com.
At Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Before we leave you tonight, Courts has taken a different approach to its corporate social responsibility mandate this year by reintroducing its wishlist project in St. Lucia and across OECS member territories. The initiative is designed to reach those individuals who are most in need and granting them wishes which directly affect their quality of life.
The Court's Wishlist project can easily be likened to a genie giving the lucky holder of its lamp a variety of free wishes. However, the initiative, according to OECS merchandise manager Anita Phillips, doesn't work that way. The process, she says, is a lot more in-depth.
It brings us great joy to reintroduce the Court's Wishlist project. The project is about helping to change and improve the lives of the persons within our communities who need it the most. The program differs from our everyday issue of donations because it helps us take a targeted approach in meeting those people who are mostly in need and helping change their lives.
One of the things that make the Court's Wishlist project unique, Phillips says, is that no one can make a wish on their own behalf, but rather the wish being requested must be made for someone else.
A big part of the program is encouraging persons to look out for their fellow men. So someone cannot make a wish on their own behalf, but rather they need to be looking within their communities to select someone who is most in need of a wish.
In addition, Phillips stated that wishes are not limited to Court's wide range of products, but can be something from any other company to ensure that the need is adequately met. The company is soliciting the assistance of the public to look out for each other in their various communities.
Help us in our quest to find and assist the persons who are most in need within our communities. Look around you. It may be someone you already know, or maybe someone you've heard about. Tell us about them. Every request will be thoroughly vetted, and this will allow us to select only the persons who need the support the most.
The Court's Wishlist project was recently launched across the OECS in islands of Antigua, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts, and St. Vincent.
That's the news on this Monday. We do apologize for the unavailability of the 5-day weather forecast. Thanks so much for joining us. Continue to stay with the network, GVD TV, for informative programming, and join us at 10 a.m., 12 noon, and 2 p.m. for news on the hour. On behalf of the entire news team, My name is Shannon LeBon. Good night.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on your hour of need. And so, this is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Coming soon, the same excellent Lucia service in a new location at Daisy Avenue in Sanssouci, Castries. Thanks for your patience.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Ice candy, deliciously healthy.
And Nestor's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Viford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more. We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
Laureate and Escalating.
Real estate transactions are now made easy. Whether buying, selling, or renting residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, or touristic property, we offer the best deals in real estate transactions with professional support, including valuation, material sourcing, and construction. Contact Ed Harris and Associates, your courteous and efficient real estate agents. Call 485-1456 or email caribbiz@gmail.com.
At Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.